I believe we had hit turbulence or something like that. That made it so that we couldn't do continuous stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he would have
Sorry.
relocated.
I feel like throwing up all of a sudden. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fine. So, I will come looking for you then.
Alright.
Hey, hey.
Probably find him sitting in the living area, like on a chair or something, just like sitting cross-legged with like a cup of cocoa or something, just like staring into space and like paying attention to any little like rocks or ticks to the ship as it goes forward. Or as it's like, you know, as it's like anchored.
Anchored. It's so strange to think of it anchored. Okay. Then Ram will come in, just see that, and kinda sigh, and then come over and sit in a chair across from him and be like, "Where's the doc? You in there?"
Hello, Ram. Is there something you needed?
Not really. Put the coker in his hands. Feeling any better?
I didn't catch what that was. What in hand? Oh, looks at?
Yeah, those words.
You're fine. Sorry, it just cut out for a second.
I'm sorry, I'm on mobile because I haven't set my new mic up.
God! Set up your mic, you gremlin!
Oh, I tried, but then the sound just comes out from my monitor instead, and I don't have to turn that off, so I'm just gonna not do that right now. Anyway.
Huh, strange. Is it only for Discord that it's doing that?
No, it's for everything.
Oh, okay. You probably have to force set your dominant in your sound preferences. Anyway, he kind of takes a moment to look down at his drink and then look back and just like, much better. He says completely unconvincingly. Kind of idly taps his mug with his fingers.
Ram will just stick. I'm fine. He sticks his leg out and like taps it against Hannah's foot. You sure you're doing all right there? You were you stood up on the outside of the ship, Doc.
I'm like some can be prone to moments of
idiocy, stupidity, dumbassery, tomfoolery,
excitement.
Suicidal tendencies?
Absolutely not. Simply that.
Glad to hear it.
The moment was primary, and whatever was around me afterwards was tertiary. So he takes a drink. I forgot I was doing a spacewalk.
Doc, next time you forget you're doing a spacewalk, Lauren's welcoming embrace might not be there to greet you, and you will become tertiary.
Ram, with all due respect, I do not plan to make another spacewalk.
You know what? I can respect that.
You said you'd done
Might
them
not have
before.
a choice, though. Oh. I mean, yeah.
What ship did
Couple
you
of
work
times.
on before you came here?
Don't laugh.
Sorry.
A little one called the Morrigan. Not really anything special, just
Can I roll to
bunch
see if
of
I recognize that?
Bunch of friends hanging out.
The Morrigan? Can I roll? Is that
Yep.
something I can roll?
Sure. Memory? Is there a memory roll?
There is a memory roll. Science Brains is remembering a piece of information. However, I'm checking to see if that was a raider ship, right? So would that be like intelligence
Yeah.
fringe wise?
Maybe.
Checking right now. It's intelligence fringe wise.
Chance.
Figuring out the rudimentary
Chance, we need you.
hierarchy of organization.
What do you need from me?
Rolling to see if I recognize a ship name that he just dropped. Would that be? It was a raider ship. Would it be a intelligence fringe wise or a general memory?
So it can be either or, but it depends upon your answer to my next question. Would it be something that Hana would like attempt to remember? Or would it just be something where he might have heard once at one point and never cared about it ever again?
I think it'd be something more near the second one, but I also imagine that Hana's got a stupid good memory where even information that doesn't matter sticks sometimes.
All right. So in this case, I would say brains fringe-wise then.
Got it.
Nice.
Thank you, Chance.
That's too many dice for you.
Big brain, big brain.
Put the big brain away. We don't need it.
No.
It's better than brains times 2.
Yeah, straight brains.
That is
Ah,
true.
yes, that
you know
ship.
what? That's true. I know all about that ship.
Why do you know all about that ship? Oh God!
Well, I know all about that
I know
ship.
all about that ship. So, what was the name of the ship again?
The Morrigan.
The Morrigan, and it was a raider ship.
Yes, indeedy.
What did they do?
Mostly any job they got paid to do. Although they'd done some work for some governments in the past, they mostly just took whatever they got. Not as bad as some raiders, but still not great. Just doing what they're told. Kind of. Corsairs.
Okay, raider slash mercs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But a bit more on the unsavory side, would you say?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Okay. Huh. Hana's eyebrows just like slowly go up.
Ram just sucks on his lollipop. So, yeah, wanna get something to eat?
He just, he like picks up
I've heard,
his glass
I've heard,
and, like,
I've heard.
slowly... Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, he like, as Ram's talking, he picks up his glass and like slowly just...
Looks away. I've heard food is good after you've had a fright. Although, I mean, I guess you've got the chocolate. You know it.
What brings you here from a raider ship?
Ah, fuck. Nothing really. Nothing bad. I'm on vacation.
Blinks.
Don't give me that look. Listen. I am just taking a break. I've been doing it plenty long enough, and I deserve some time for myself. All right?
Taking a break from your raider ship position.
Yeah, it's not like. Yes. I mean, somebody had to look after Mac, right? So.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
It's not a secret, really. Just not something I advertise.
Well, fortunately for you, most people on this ship wouldn't care.
I'm not sure if I should be concerned about that or not.
You're not the only one, I'm sure, that has come from less than savory backgrounds.
Yeah, no kidding. Some of those guys on the security team. Anyway. You yourself seem like you've had a few run-ins with the other side of things.
The what side of things? I apologize.
The other side of things. Sorry about that. I should really get my mic set up.
Oh, no, that one, you didn't cut out. My brain just didn't process the word.
Yeah.
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 Define other.
Opposite of the law. Opposite of what most people would consider to be,
Legal.
Sure, let's put it that way.
Well then, I think that would be a shoo-in for an answer, Ram, considering everyone on this ship is currently breaking the law.
You're not wrong about that, but
We're
maybe
currently
it's just
in a
something about you.
restricted area. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Which part was it? The gun manufactory? The existing on a remote ship?
Oh, no. Anybody can do that. He like taps the side of his cheek. Something about your eyes. You know, the glint. Makes a circle motion.
Ooh. Kind of pull a little bit of a yikes expression at that.
No offense meant, of course.
No, I understand. There are plenty people who hold their own beliefs concerning halos.
You can see like Ram's eyebrows climbing up his head. He goes, "Oh, it's not halos in general, Doc. It's halos making guns."
If you had specified that, yes, of course there's something strange about that. You said
Shrugs.
you specifically said the glint of my eyes. You referenced the only. Ooh.
I am so sorry if you could hear that. My phone was going buzzy.
I know.
Ram just decided to vibrate.
You see him like
chilling in the room and
the
someone
cringe
tells
of
him
making a social misstep, like.
It's like in Ghibli, you know, where you watch the the thing go up their entire body.
Yeah, that's what happens with Ram. He's like. I specifically said a very racist remark. You're right.
You were specifically racist.
You're not wrong.
Oh, yike.
I just love the way you're like, ooh. Rem just like shrugs and looks at him like, well, that too, I suppose.
Though I would correct your assumption. There is nothing different about a halo that makes a gun to a halo that makes an engine to a halo that is behind bioengineering.
You think I don't know how your people feel about violent stuff?
Everyone knows how we feel about violence, and I am no different.
Are you gonna... never mind.
Oh, please.
It
speak
doesn't matter.
freely.
I don't want to put a damper on my vacation, so I'm not gonna. But
Do you think I would hold a grudge?
I think that it's better if we get along as much as possible, especially going into where we're going after this, so.
I would be inclined to agree on this. However, if you want us to agree, I think being as transparent as possible would be the best outcome. After all, you did save my life today, and I'm using that as leverage in your favor.
Leverage in my favor. I'll take it. Alright then. I think that somebody who makes an instrument of war and tries to divorce themselves from that act of violence in itself, I think that person's a coward.
Damn.
Damn.
No. His eyes narrow a bit. I see.
And there's nothing wrong with being a coward, but it's better to be straight up about it.
The creations I make can certainly be used as instruments of war and violence, and more commonly than not, they will be. But they can also be used as tools for defense, destruction of objects, and progress. In an ideal universe, they would only be used as such. But we cannot control what those around us do. If someone creates a knife, is it their responsibility when someone uses it to kill instead of whittle?
Are you giving me the guns aren't the true horror people are speech?
I'm presenting you my viewpoint as a manufacturer.
Right. I can't say you're wrong, and I can't say I disagree. In an ideal world, you'd be right.
If we don't live in such,
No, we don't.
or at least most don't.
Yeah, well, I guess what you're trying to do is make a little bit of a place where you can live in that kind of world. Is that it?
Oh no, I make guns, Ram.
Oh, good. So you're not trying to get all philosophical on me.
That would be living in denial. I'm well aware of what people use my instruments to do. I'm not pleased that they're used in such a way, but I'm no fool. If you make something that's especially good at shooting at a high trajectory towards a direction with amazing pinpoint accuracy, yes, someone is going to use it to kill someone else.
You can see Ram's eyes glaze over like halfway through you saying that. Yeah, what you said, but like, I mean, you can control who you give them to, and I guess.
And I am.
Right, and you are.
That's why I'm here. What we do here, we're not. We're scavengers. We go to the outskirts of the universe and pick apart bones. Best thing that my weapons are used for here is dealing with a wayward pest, like a rat, or, in this earlier case, a stalker, except, well, we're going to need to work on Mendy's bot aiming protocol, for that was a bit lackluster.
I'm sure they'll get there in the end.
Hopefully. Point being, here, the things I create are not used for violence against other living humans. And I
They're
think that's
used.
ideal.
Yeah. And if it can stay that way, I'm all with you, and I'm all for it. Just, he gets up and he like claps a hand on his shoulder and he goes, make sure you trust the people you give those things to.
They won't point them at me.
That's a incredibly naive thing to say from somebody so... well, you.
If they did, who's there to repair
it? You got me there, Doc.
He gives a small smile. It's got a bit of grimness to it.
Ram sighs and he just kind of like shrugs a bit, puts his hand in his pockets like, I don't mean to make this conversation too serious anyway. I just wanted to check that you were okay.
I appreciate that. Is Ram still, like, sitting, or did he stand up?
He's standing.
Okay, he motions to the seat across from him. Perhaps we can try.
Yeah, he'll just grins at him a bit and then just flops into the seat. Sure. Hey, Doc. You feeling alright?
Much better now. Thank you, Ram.
Call it there.
I think that's a good place to call it. Wholesome ending.
Very good.
Wholesome.
Alright.
Damn, Hannah.
What?
He's really got his head on straight.
You think he hasn't thought all this through? He makes guns.
I think he's no thoughts. Head full of weapon.
When you make weapon, you have to think of ethic.
You think? You think of ethic? I don't think many people think of ethic when make weapon.
Gun go
Well,
bang
made
bang.
big bomb.
Gun go big boom.
Gun
I-
go
I-
big boom. Gun kill lots of people. Ooh.
Mm.
I sell gun for a good price.
I
Good
point-
price.
I point
See?
to
Chance no.
I point to Hana's
No.
concept on his character sheet. I solve practical problems.
Is that his concept?
Yes.
That's
I love
incredible.
Also, damn, Ram over here with the most metal line to date.
He's very against
Fuck.
large scale combat, so like anything that assists that, like big guns and stuff, he's not a fan of. So I'm
Mhm.
glad they had this conversation early.
Right? It actually, because if it was later, there might have not been time to actually clarify.
Right? Yeah.
Because they both, like, it's like, I just imagine it in, like, terms of Sims relationship things, you know, where it's like the double
Oh
negative.
yeah.
But it was, like, on both sides.
Yeah. Instant simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly. So where did you serve Raidership? Double negative. So you know you manufacture guns on a huge scale, right? Yes, double negative.
Double
And
negative.
they have to like work up from there.
We're getting there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, because this actually was really interesting because it helped. Like it actually worked both ways. In that well, I suppose on Ram's side, the clarification that Hana does not create guns to benefit monetarily.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Hana, that you're not just a mindless violent raider.
Yeah.
Because you were actually adverse to the concept of violence through weaponry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So shakes hands.
Nice conversation. Good talk.
Good job.
GG.
Take two.
Hey. Glad
Oh,
that
that
happened
was-
though. That was fun.
That was good. That was really good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also,